Okay, so I want to go through a couple of basics that you have to start doing and some things that you have to start getting familiar with if you want to really be able to play the guitar and understand it as an instrument. There is a science to this fretboard and the strings and the scales that we play and the way the notes are and how things come together. There is a way to understand this. It's not just random. So, to start with, the notes A through G, played in the first position, which is the open string, the first, second, third, and fourth fret. Okay, your fingers. This is the first position here. So, the strings in order, and you need to write this down and memorize it, is from top to bottom E, A, D, G, B, and E. We call the first E the low E, and this E the high E. Again, E, A, D, G, B, A. I'm sorry, high E. Okay, now, the notes in the first position. They're all either the first, second, or third fret. So it goes in order of the alphabet. So if the first string is a E, the next note is going to be an F. And the note after that's going to be a G, right? And then it's going to start over at A. And then it'll go B, and then C, and then D, and then E, and then F, and then G, all over again. So if you want to see what that looks like, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. So that's something that you need to start doing. You're going to have to start slow. E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, B, C, B, C, D, E, F, G. And then eventually you'll get a little faster. Then go back. Okay, so the E is the open string. The F is the first fret. The G is the third fret. Open A. Second fret, B. Third fret, G. I'm sorry, third fret, C. Open string, D. Second fret, E. Third fret, F. Open G. Second fret, B. I'm sorry, A. Open string, B. First fret, C. Third fret, D. Open string, E. First fret, F. Third fret, G. E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Okay? You have to start doing this. When you get familiar with that, or if you want to know up to the 5th fret is going to be pretty much the next open string. So if I hit the 5th fret on the E string, that's going to be the same as the open A string. Watch. I'm a little out of tune, but and I can play the 2 notes at the same time and it'll still sound like one note. See? The only exception is on the G string, the 3rd string. Okay? That's the 4th fret sound for the B. And then back to the 5th. Okay? So you can remember that. E, F, G, A, B, C, D, D, E, F, G, G, B, A, I'm sorry, G, A, B, B, C, D, E, F, G, A. Okay, so you have to start getting familiar with this. And once you get familiar with this, then you can understand what people mean by note, when they talk about notes and when you try to play a song and stuff like that. Now, if you notice, not every fret is a note, right? Like on the E string, we play the 1st and the 3rd. What about the 2nd fret? You can call it one of 2 things. Either an F sharp or a G flat. The term sharp means 1 fret higher. The term flat means 1 fret lower. So I can call it either or. They're both right. F sharp or G flat. The 5th fret is the A string, right? So I can call it an A flat or a G sharp. And that's what those are. So scales are arrangements of the notes based off of one note. And we can talk about that later. And those are the things you want to learn to be able to play the guitar anywhere, to any song. Okay? And we'll do that in another lesson. So again, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, C, G. Oh, I'm sorry. I messed that up. Messed that up again. Okay, good luck.